A newspaper in South Carolina has managed to confirm multiple details from the woman who, of course, had accused Donald Trump of assaulting her with Epstein when she was between 13 and 15 years old. Now, the details that the Post and Courier was able to verify do not relate to her allegations against Donald Trump. So just want to make that clear. The Post and Courier, unfortunately, obviously, was not able to confirm any of those accounts. However, they did take other things that she had told the FBI during her 4 interviews with them, and they were able to confirm damn near all of it that is able to be confirmed. Here's what they found. In her account to the FBI, the woman claimed that Trump forced her to commit a sex act on him sometime around 1984 after she was recruited by Epstein, then a friend of Trump. She said Epstein began abusing her and trafficked her to several men when she was between 13 and 15 years old. The woman said that Epstein had blackmailed her with nude photos and that her mother embezzled money from her employer in an attempt to pay off the pedophile around 1985. The mother ended up in federal prison near Columbia, South Carolina, according to the woman, and records did confirm that her mother was involved in a crime of this nature around that time. In addition, the mother's boss at the real estate firm pursued criminal charges against the mother, according to the paper, with records indicating she was accused of stealing $22,000. So, that part of the story that she told the FBI was all confirmed. Later on, they had moved to the West Coast. Her mother was put in a nursing home. Paper was able to confirm that, yep, the mother was in a nursing home. She said that she had met Epstein at a Rick James concert and gave her the city and the date. They went back and confirmed that, yep, these details are also correct. Rick James was, in fact, in this city on these days. So everything that is verifiable about this woman's story has basically been verified. So why would this woman tell the truth about everything else, and then at this one part about Donald Trump, suddenly just lie and fabricate all of it, right? That doesn't make any sense, especially considering the fact that she seems to have pretty damn good recall. Like, yeah, I went to see Rick James, between these dates 30 years ago, and she was dead on. So when she said in her interview that Trump struck her after she bit him on the penis and provided further details that he pulled her hair and punched her on the side of her head, I think we should believe her. Everything else she said was true. Why would she suddenly lie about this? And of course, the FBI did in fact ask her, well, why didn't you come forward with allegations against Donald Trump or any of these other wealthy people back then? And she did tell the FBI, she said, what's the point? What's the point? What's going to happen to these people? Who's going to believe me? And that is the problem that a lot of these victims, a lot of women and men even, all over the country that have gone through this sort of abuse, that's what they think, unfortunately. And our justice system has proven a lot of times, what's the point? So that's not something that she didn't come forward, so obviously she's making it up. You guys know what you do to women who do come forward? How you attack them, how you trash them, how you drag their names through the mud to protect those wealthy, powerful men. The reason women don't come forward, and again, in some cases, men, is because of y'all. Because of the way you treat the victims. Accusing them of lying, saying, oh, they're just after money. This woman was not after money. She was not after criminal charges. She was not trying to take Trump down from the inside. She had no ulterior motives to tell the FBI these things about Donald Trump. I don't doubt her story for a second, and neither should you. But you know who does? Caroline Leavitt. Because Caroline Leavitt decided to come out and do what I just described, attack the victim. Here's what Caroline Leavitt said in a comment to the Daily Beast in response to this story. These are completely baseless accusations backed by zero credible evidence from a sadly disturbed woman who has an extensive criminal history. The total baselessness of these accusations is also supported by the obvious fact that Joe Biden's Department of Justice knew about them for 4 years, of course, because she can't say a friggin' word without mentioning Joe Biden. As we have said countless times, President Trump has been totally exonerated by the release of the Epstein files. No, he hasn't. He has been implicated in criminal activity. That is what this woman did. He has not been exonerated. He has been made to look worse, I guess, for lack of a better phrase. But she attacked the victim, right? She's deeply disturbed. She has an extensive criminal history. So does Donald Trump, by the way. He's got 34 felony convictions. But this is what you do when you're trying to silence a victim who I firmly believe is telling the truth. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.